Alright, so we are here in the JF17 and I'm going to show you a few tips and tricks on how to load the weapons, set up the weapons, and maybe set up the data link as well. So before we load the weapons, let's take out the data cartridge, eject it, and then
Warning.
open the canopy so we can talk to the
Warning.
ground crew, turn her off.
Warning.
And then we ask the ground crew to rearm and refuel. We can change the weapons. Right now I've got two LD10s, so these are like the harms. So I'm not going to change that. Over here, I'm going to load the GB6-SFW. So those are like the bad. Those are the ones which do a lot of damage because they are like cluster bombs. And on this one, I'm gonna take like two Mark 20s, Mark 82s. Sorry. Everything is set. Okay.
Request rearming. Copy.
Okay, so now that while he is rearming, we are going to go in the F10 map and we're gonna put since we know where the targets are, they're right here. That's the SAM site that we have. We're gonna put our pre-planned
Rearming complete.
Target. So we're gonna click on this guy over here. We're gonna place it where we want the bomb to hit. So since it's like a cluster bomb, it's we want it close to the search and track radar. We're gonna put this guy right here in the middle, and we're gonna call it PP1. So Peter Pan 1, pre-plan 1. The next one, since we got two, what do you want to hit? Yeah, let's blow the whole thing up. So we're gonna put the other guy, somewhere around here, and we're gonna call it pre-plan 2, and just click away from it so that it stays. So these are like your two target points. So we are done here. We're gonna click on F1. And then we're going to ask the ground crew again to update the DTC.
Copy. Updating the DTC now. DTC update complete.
Okay, so we're going to put the DTC back in. And then click on all and enter. So while it's doing that, we're going to close the canopy.
Warning. Warning. Warning.
Canopy is closed. The warning
Warning.
is that we have to change our FCS
Warning.
setting to air to ground. And then if you look under the radar here, you're going to see like your weapons loadout. So that means that everything is good to go. Monster arm is on. So we are good here. Now, for fun stuff, if you want to turn on our data link, it's basically click on COM2, click on this one more time, click on 199, and then it's data link. This is the mode, we want this. And then this is slave or master, so the lead aircraft is the master, the wingman is the slave setting. So right now I'm just by myself. So I'm just going to change to master, and then we click on this guy to turn it on, and now our data link is on. So if we had like AVAX, a wingman, like 5 other JF17s flying around, we'll see all of that over here. Turn on the map, lower the brightness a little bit. So we can see. So we are good to go here. I'm gonna go to air to ground mode, and right now it's flashing standby. I'm gonna wait until it's armed. So on the GB6, we're gonna turn this to pre-plan. Fuses direct, quantity 1, that's fine. Then we're gonna click on control, and here it is. So you're gonna see channel 36, 37, 36, and 37. So that is basically like channel 36 is that pre-plan 1, and channel 37 is pre-plan 2. And then this is like the impact azimuth. So impact azimuth would be like when you are flying over. So if you go back to F10, so depending on which direction you're going to be coming in from, let's see, we're just going to fly this route. So we'll be coming in sort of this way. So we're going to, so that's showing like what, 083, 085. So we're going to put it at 085. Actually, 084. Okay. So we're going to go here, impact azimuth 084. So we are set. Go back here. If you click on this again, for the Mark 82s, they're going to call the as tail. They're going to drop both about 100. Like that's 100 feet. I have no idea what that beeping is. Alright, so we're back in navigation mode. All set. So let's go.
Field 1-1, request takeoff.
Flaps down.
Field 1-1, unable to clear for takeoff. Field 1-1, you are cleared for takeoff when ready. Climb 300 at QFE 29.
altitude, altitude, altitude,
It's very asymmetrical because of the loadout. So gear up, flaps up. Alright, so then what we're going to do is right here, that's destination. We're going to put in 36 because that's like our first impact point. Turn. Ground mode. Alright, just want to make sure everything is set. Alright, so what you see right here is basically we have to get our aircraft in this box or whatever shape that is, and that's basically like our launch zone. So that's where like we are in range with the GB6, and so the higher you are, like as you see, like as the altitude increases, the higher it, the bigger that launch zone gets. So we want to get into like about 25,000 feet. I think that's pretty good. Now, like we also are carrying a jammer, so to turn the jammer on, it's this button over here, the SPJ. And then to turn it on, like okay, if you go to combat, right now, it's saying its jammer is in standby. When you turn it on, which is basically this key over here, that's T2 forward standby jam, it will start jamming. Right now we don't need to do that right now. We are still out of range of the sound. It's an SA, it is detecting an SA6. Higher you are, bigger the launch zone gets.
tracking, 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 tracking,
I'm going to turn it on, so you
tracking,
start flashing,
tracking,
and it's jamming.
tracking,
So we are in the launch zone.
tracking, tracking, tracking,
I'm
tracking,
going to turn to the
tracking,
heading
tracking,
084 and then launch it.
tracking, 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 tracking,
Okay, got the route, got some flares, switching to LD10.
tracking, 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 tracking,
Just for, and then I'm going to change the LD10 to self-protect. Actually passive. is on its way. We're going to switch back to that, to the other GB6. Switch it to A-plan mode. And I'm going to send this to number 37.
Tracking, tracking, tracking. Tracking, tracking, tracking. Tracking, tracking, tracking. Tracking, tracking, tracking.
On its way. Switch back to LD10s.
Tracking, tracking, tracking. Tracking, tracking, tracking. Tracking.
Oh, that guy's no more, that's for sure. Those are dead.